What if I told you there's a forest where magic still lingers in every whispering leaf and sparkling stream? Welcome to the enchanted medieval forest, a place where time slows down and the worries of the world melt away. Picture ancient trees with trunks as wide as carriages, their emerald canopies swaying gently in the twilight breeze. Imagine the soft glow of moonlight filtering through the foliage, casting an otherworldly luminescence over a carpet of delicate wildflowers. The air is filled with the symphony of nature, a soothing melody of rustling leaves, gentle chirps, and distant, melodious calls. In this mystical forest, every step you take is accompanied by the quiet hum of enchantment, drawing you deeper into its serene heart. Stay with us as we journey through this magical realm, where each moment promises to bring peace and tranquility, leading you towards a night of restful sleep. You won't want to miss the secrets and wonders that await in every corner of this enchanting world. The forest's lush and vibrant environment is a testament to nature's unspoiled beauty. As you wander deeper, you'll find an incredible diversity of flora, each more enchanting than the last. The ground is adorned with a mosaic of ferns and mosses, their vibrant greens contrasting beautifully with the earthy tones of the soil. Delicate bluebells and violets peek out from beneath the underbrush, adding splashes of color to the serene landscape. Towering above, ancient oak and beech trees create a dense canopy that filters the sunlight into a gentle golden glow. Their branches are home to a variety of birds, each adding its unique song to the forest's harmonious melody. Listen closely, and you might hear the soft rustle of a squirrel darting through the leaves or the distant call of an owl echoing through the trees. In the heart of this magical forest, glistening streams weave through the landscape, their crystal clear waters reflecting the dappled sunlight. These streams are lifelines to the forest's inhabitants, providing a refreshing drink for deer and other woodland creatures. Look closely, and you might spot a family of rabbits grazing near a patch of clover or a fox gracefully moving through the underbrush, its eyes keen and watchful. The flowers here are like no others, their petals shimmering with a faint, ethereal glow as if kissed by moonlight. Wild roses, lavender, and primroses fill the air with a sweet, calming fragrance, enticing butterflies and bees to dance among them. The forest floor is alive with tiny insects, each playing its part in this intricate ecosystem, a world where every living thing is interconnected and in perfect harmony. As you continue your journey, you'll find yourself drawn to a tranquil glade where the forest opens up to reveal a clear, star-filled sky. Here, the grass is soft and inviting, a perfect place to rest and take in the sheer beauty of the forest. The gentle sound of a nearby waterfall adds to the sense of calm, its rhythmic flow like a lullaby that soothes your mind and soul. In this enchanted medieval forest, every moment is a gentle reminder of nature's wonders, guiding you towards a peaceful, restful sleep. The second practice involves encountering the mystical inhabitants of this enchanting forest. As you walk deeper into the tranquil woods, you may start to notice the flutter of delicate wings followed by a soft, tinkling laughter. Look closely, and you'll see fairies, tiny, ethereal beings that sparkle like dew in the morning sun. They flit from flower to flower, leaving trails of shimmering light in their wake, their laughter blending seamlessly with the gentle sounds of the forest. These fairies are the caretakers of the forest, nurturing the plants and spreading joy with each graceful movement. further along, you might come across a gathering of elves. These slender, graceful creatures possess an aura of wisdom and serenity. They live in harmony with nature, their homes seamlessly integrated into the forest landscape. Elves are the protectors of the forest, their deep connection to the earth allowing them to communicate with the trees and animals. As you watch them, you might see them crafting beautiful artifacts from natural materials or performing gentle rituals that keep the forest's magic alive. But that's not all. Listen carefully, and you might hear the gentle murmur of a conversation. Following the sound, you find yourself in a clearing where animals are not just animals but sentient beings with the gift of speech. Imagine a wise old owl sharing stories of ancient times, or a friendly fox offering guidance through the woods. Rabbits, deer, and squirrels gathered around, engaging in conversation as they tend to their daily activities. These talking animals add a layer of enchantment to the forest, their presence a reminder of the deep connections that bind all living creatures in this magical realm. Each encounter with these mystical beings brings a sense of wonder and peace, drawing you deeper into the forest's embrace. Their harmonious existence with nature reflects the tranquility that this enchanted forest exudes, making it a perfect place to find solace and rest. As you continue your journey, the presence of these magical creatures reassures you that you are in a safe, wondrous place where every moment is filled with enchantment and serenity. The daily rhythms of the forest begin with the first light of dawn breaking through the dense canopy. As the sun rises, the forest awakens in a symphony of life. Birds begin their morning songs, each note harmonizing with the rustling leaves to create a natural melody that welcomes the new day. The forest floor starts to stir as squirrels scamper in search of acorns and other treasures, their playful chatter adding to the joyful morning chorus. In the gentle light of morning, deer emerge from their hidden groves, gracefully moving through the forest as they graze on fresh shoots and leaves. Their presence is gentle and serene, a testament to the peace that permeates this magical place. Nearby, a family of rabbits hops through the underbrush, their tiny movements quick and nimble as they enjoy a breakfast of clover and wildflowers. As the sun climbs higher, the forest hums with activity. Bees buzz busily from blossom to blossom, collecting nectar and spreading pollen, their diligent work essential to the health of the forest's flora. Butterflies float on the breeze, their colorful wings a vibrant contrast to the lush greenery around them. Through it all, the fairies flit and dance, their laughter like the tinkling of tiny bells as they tend to the plants, ensuring every leaf and petal remains vibrant and healthy. By midday, the forest seems to slow, basking in the warmth of the sun. The streams mirror the golden light, their clear waters gently flowing between moss-covered rocks. A fox takes a leisurely drink from a brook, its reflection shimmering in the water. Birds take rest in the high branches, softly preening their feathers, while beetles and ants go about their industrious tasks on the forest floor. As afternoon turns to evening, the forest once again comes alive with activity. The elves, wise and serene, quietly gather medicinal herbs and perform rituals that keep the forest's magic thriving. Their deep connection with the land is evident in every move they make, as they whisper to the trees and sing to the flowers, their voices a soothing presence in the tranquil woods. Dusk brings a soft, cooling breeze that rustles through the leaves, carrying the scent of wildflowers and fresh earth. the forest creatures begin to settle into their nighttime routines. Elves emerge from their roosts, their eyes gleaming in the fading light as they prepare for their nocturnal hunts. In the clearings, the talking animals gather once more, sharing stories and wisdom as the first stars appear in the sky. As night falls, the forest is bathed in the soft glow of the moon. Fireflies flicker among the trees, their lights creating a dance of luminescence that adds to the enchantment of the night. The fairies, too, take on a more ethereal glow, their forms blending almost seamlessly with the starlit surroundings. The forest's rhythms slow, and a profound calm settles over the land. These daily rhythms of the forest, from the bustling energy of morning to the tranquil stillness of night, reflect a harmonious balance where every creature and every element plays a vital role. This seamless interaction among the forest's inhabitants fosters an environment of peace and unity, inviting you to immerse yourself in this enchanting world, to breathe deeply and let go of all worries. As you attune to the forest's rhythms, you find yourself embraced by its serenity, guided gently toward a night of restful, peaceful sleep. The forest's guardian, an ancient and wise tree spirit who watches over the land, emerges as the heartbeat of this mystical realm. Known as Silvera, this guardian embodies the soul of the forest. Her presence is felt in every rustle of the leaves and every whispering breeze. Silvera is as old as the forest itself, her form intertwined with the roots of the oldest trees. Her bark-like skin glistens softly under the moonlight, and her eyes, deep and knowing, seem to hold the secrets of the ages. As you approach her, you feel a profound sense of calm and wisdom emanating from her very being. Silvera's role is to maintain the balance of the forest, ensuring that every creature, plant, and stream thrives in harmony. She communicates with the trees through a silent language of energy and emotion, her connection to nature deep and unbreakable. You might see her weaving through the forest, leaving trails of soft light that heal and nurture the land. Her touch brings new life to saplings and flowers, her presence a source of comfort and protection for all who dwell in the forest. Often, Silvera can be found near the heart of the forest, in a sacred grove where the energy is most potent. This grove is bathed in a soft golden glow, with flowers and vines that seem to react to her presence, blooming and swaying gently as she moves. Here, Silvera conducts ancient rituals that keep the forest's magic alive, drawing upon the earth's energies to sustain and protect this enchanted realm. Her voice, though seldom heard, is a melodic blend of the wind through the trees and the gentle flow of streams, soothing and reassuring all who listen. To encounter Silvera is to experience the essence of the enchanted forest itself. Her wisdom and guidance ensure that every day dawns with the promise of peace and serenity, making the forest a sanctuary for all who seek rest and rejuvenation. As you journey deeper into the forest, the knowledge of Silvera's watchful presence instills a sense of trust and belonging, inviting you to surrender to the forest's gentle rhythms and find solace in its timeless beauty. The tale of a human visitor who stumbles upon the forest, highlighting their awe and wonder, begins with a lone traveler named Elara. She had been wandering the countryside in search of solace from the bustling world she left behind. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows over the land, she found herself drawn towards the entrance of the enchanted medieval forest. The air grew cooler and filled with a faint, sweet fragrance as she ventured deeper into the woods. Each step she took felt like stepping into a dream, the world around her transforming into a picture of serene beauty. Illyra's eyes widened in amazement as she took in the towering trees that seemed to touch the sky, their leaves shimmering with an otherworldly glow. She marveled at the delicate flowers that carpeted the forest floor, their petals sparkling as if dusted with tiny stars. The sounds of the forest wrapped around her like a gentle embrace, the rustling leaves, the distant hoot of an owl, and the soft melodic chirps of unseen birds. As she continued her journey, she stumbled upon a crystal-clear stream, its waters reflecting the dappled sunlight filtering through the canopy above. Illyra knelt beside the stream, dipping her fingers into the cool water, feeling a sense of purity and renewal wash over her. She followed the stream's gentle path, leading her deeper into the forest's heart. Along the way, she encountered enchanting creatures she had only heard about in fairy tales. Fairies flitted around her, their wings sparkling in the twilight, their laughter like the tinkling of tiny bells. Illyra's heart swelled with childlike wonder as she watched them dance gracefully from flower to flower, leaving trails of light in their wake. Further along, she came across a group of elves. Their presence was serene and wise, their movements fluid and harmonious with the natural world around them. They smiled warmly at her, their eyes twinkling with ancient knowledge. One of the elves approached her and whispered a gentle greeting, his voice melodious and soothing. He offered her a beautifully crafted trinket made from leaves and twine, a token of welcome from the forest's inhabitants. The deeper Illyra ventured, the more she felt the presence of the forest's guardian, Silvera, guiding her steps. She felt an invisible connection to the land, a sense of belonging that filled her with peace. As night fell, she found herself in a tranquil glade, the sky above a canvas of twinkling stars. The grass was soft and inviting, and the sound of a nearby waterfall provided a soothing backdrop. Illyra lay down, gazing up at the star-filled sky, feeling a profound sense of tranquility wash over her. The forest had welcomed her, embraced her with its magic, and instilled in her a deep sense of wonder and peace. In this enchanted medieval forest, Illyra found not just a place, but a sanctuary for her soul, a refuge from the world where she could truly rest and find solace. As she closed her eyes, lulled by the gentle sounds of the forest, she knew she had found a place where the magic of nature and the serenity of the forest would always be a part of her, guiding her towards peaceful, restful sleep. The forest's magical properties are numerous and profound, offering a sanctuary where both body and spirit find rejuvenation. Among the towering trees and delicate flowers, you will discover plants with extraordinary healing qualities. The leaves of the ancient willow hold medicinal properties that can soothe aches and pains, while the petals of the moonflower, which only blooms under the light of the full moon, possess the ability to mend wounds, both physical and emotional. When crushed, these petals release a fragrant, shimmering sap that, when applied, brings about an almost instant sense of relief and healing. But the magic of the forest does not stop with its flora. Throughout the enchanted woods, crystal-clear streams flow with waters that are said to be touched by the magic of the forest itself. These enchanted waters have the power to restore and revitalize all who drink from them. Simply taking a sip fills you with a sense of calm and clarity, washing away the fatigue of the outside world. The waters also possess the enchantment to refresh the mind, clearing away any lingering worries and bringing a profound sense of peace and well-being. Moreover, small, hidden groves within the forest serve as natural sanctuaries where the energy seems to hum with a palpable magic. In these hallowed spaces, you might find plants that glow softly in the darkness, their light said to ward off nightmares and ensure a restful slumber. The air in these groves is always fresh and invigorating, filled with the delicate scents of lavender and wild mint, which also play a role in calming the mind and spirit. As you wander through the forest, you may also come across ancient stones covered in mysterious runes. These stones are believed to be charmed with protective spells, guarding the forest and all who seek refuge within its bounds. Simply tracing your fingers over the runes brings a sense of security and protection, as if the old magic of the forest has embraced you. The forest's magic is most potent at twilight, when the line between the ordinary and the extraordinary blurs. It is during these hours that the very air seems to shimmer with enchantment, and the healing properties of the forest come alive. With every breath you take, the essence of the forest flows through you, mending the wear and tear of daily life, restoring your vitality and spirit. The magical properties of this enchanted forest create a realm where everything is in perfect balance, where every plant, stream, and stone radiates with a magic that heals and nurtures. In this serene and mystical environment, you find a deep connection to nature, a place where you can let go and be at peace, allowing yourself to be enveloped by the soothing magic of the forest. As night falls, this enchanting haven continues to work its wonders, guiding you gently towards a peaceful and restful sleep, where dreams are sweet and the magic of the forest lingers in your heart. The story of the enchanted medieval forest begins long ago, in a time when the world was still young and filled with untamed wilderness. According to ancient lore, this magical forest was created by the benevolent goddess of nature, who looked upon the world with a desire to preserve its beauty and harmony. She chose a secluded valley, rich with diverse flora and fauna, and infused it with her divine essence, ensuring it would remain a sanctuary for all who sought peace and solace. The trees, which were merely saplings at the time, grew rapidly under her influence, their roots intertwining with her magic to form a network of life that stretched across the entire forest. Legend has it that the first inhabitants of the forest were mystical beings tasked with maintaining its balance and nurturing its enchanted properties. These beings, fairies, elves, and tree spirits, were granted eternal life by the goddess, bound to the forest with a sacred duty to protect and preserve its wonders. They created homes within the trees and underground groves, living in harmony with the land and the creatures that dwelled there. Over the centuries, the forest's enchantment deepened, becoming more powerful and intricate. Stories passed down through generations spoke of the forest's ability to heal the sick, provide solace to the weary, and offer guidance to those in need. The streams and springs that flowed through the forest were said to be touched by the goddess's tears, each drop imbued with her love and compassion, creating waters that could restore vitality and peace. As human settlements began to grow around the forest's boundaries, the enchanted woods became a place of legends and myths. Travelers would share tales of encounters with fantastical creatures, of seeing shimmering lights and hearing the soft laughter of fairies. Many who ventured into the forest returned with a sense of renewed purpose and tranquility, while others chose to stay, becoming guardians of its ancient magic. The forest's enchantment was not without challenges, however. Throughout history, there were those who sought to exploit its magic for their own gain. Dark sorcerers and greedy rulers tried to harness its power, only to find themselves thwarted by the forest's guardians and the resilient magic that protected it. These conflicts only served to strengthen the bond between the forest and its mystical inhabitants, ensuring that its enchantment would remain untouched by those with ill intentions. Today, the enchanted medieval forest stands as a living testament to the goddess's vision, a place where nature and magic coexist in perfect harmony. Its origins, steeped in divine intervention and nurtured by the guardians who dwell within, continue to inspire awe and wonder in all who enter its boundaries. As you walk through this sacred land, you are reminded of the forest's rich history, its ancient roots, and the timeless magic that flows through every leaf and stream. Each step you take brings you closer to the heart of the forest's enchantment, inviting you to become a part of its enduring legacy. The history of the forest, with its tales of creation, protection, and harmony, weaves a tapestry of wonder that envelops you, guiding you towards a night of peaceful and restful sleep, where the magic of the past continues to whisper through your dreams. Among the many legends tied to the enchanted medieval forest, one stands out for its profound impact on the forest and its inhabitants. This is the tale of the guardian spring, a story passed down through generations that speaks of a time when the forest faced a great peril. According to the legend, long ago, before the forest was as vast and verdant as it is now, there was a drought that threatened to wither every leaf and dry up every stream. The creatures of the forest, from the smallest insect to the largest deer, were in desperate search of water to sustain them. The trees began to drop their leaves, and the flowers lost their vibrant colors, fading into a dull, lifeless hue. In this time of crisis, the forest's guardian, Silvera, knew that something had to be done to save the enchanted realm. She called upon the ancient powers of the earth, seeking guidance and strength. Deep within the heart of the forest, she found a hidden grove, a place where the magic was strongest. Here, she decided to create a spring that would be a source of life and renewal for the forest and its inhabitants. Silvera began a ritual that lasted for 7 days and 7 nights. She chanted ancient incantations, her voice harmonizing with the whispers of the wind and the rustling of the leaves. She danced under the moonlight, weaving intricate patterns with her hands that left trails of light hanging in the air. As she performed the ritual, the ground beneath her feet began to tremble and glow. On the 7th night, as Silvera reached the climax of her ritual, a beam of light shot up from the earth, illuminating the entire forest. From this light emerged a clear, sparkling spring, its waters shimmering with an ethereal glow. Silvera named it the Guardian Spring, and it became a sacred source of sustenance and healing for all who dwelled in the forest. The legend tells that the water from the Guardian Spring possesses extraordinary properties. Drinking from it can heal wounds, cure illnesses, and restore energy like no other. It is also said that those who drink from the spring are granted visions of the future and can communicate with the forest on a deeper level, understanding the language of the trees and the whispers of the wind. The presence of the spring brought the forest back to life. Trees regained their lush green canopies, flowers bloomed in vibrant colors, and streams flowed with renewed vigor. The creatures of the forest thrived, and the enchantment of the land grew even stronger under the watchful eyes of Silvera and the protection of the guardian spring. This legend of the guardian spring is not merely a story, but a reminder of the forest's resilience and the unwavering dedication of its guardian. It symbolizes the enduring bond between nature and magic, a connection that ensures the forest remains a sanctuary of peace and vitality. As you wander through the forest, you may come across the guardian spring, its waters still as clear and magical as they were on the night of its creation. The air around it is charged with a gentle, soothing energy, and the very ground seems to hum with life. To drink from the spring is to partake in the forest's ancient magic, to be embraced by its timeless beauty, and to find a sense of renewal and harmony. The legend of the guardian spring is a testament to the power of perseverance and the magic that lies within the natural world. It invites you to believe in the extraordinary, to seek out the hidden wonders of the forest, and to let the enchantment of this sacred place guide you towards a night of peaceful, restful sleep. The second practice involves encountering the mystical inhabitants of this enchanting forest. One evening, as Alara wandered deeper into the forest, she found herself captivated by the soft glow of twilight. The air was filled with the scent of blooming flowers, and the sounds of the forest seemed to quiet, creating a serene and almost magical atmosphere. As she walked, she noticed a faint, shimmering light flitting between the trees. Intrigued, she followed the light, her curiosity guiding her steps until she came upon a small, moonlit clearing. There, dancing gracefully among the wildflowers, was a tiny fairy. Her wings sparkled like diamonds under the moonlight, and her laughter was like the sweetest melody Alara had ever heard. The fairy's presence exuded a playful energy, her movements light and effortless as she twirled and danced through the air. Alara watched in awe, her breath held as the fairy floated closer. With a mischievous twinkle in her eye, the fairy suddenly darted towards Alara, stopping just inches from her face. "Hello there," the fairy chimed, her voice delicate and musical. "Welcome to our enchanted forest. My name is Lyria." Alara smiled, feeling an unexpected wave of joy wash over her. "I'm Alara. It's an honor to meet you, Lyria." The fairy giggled, circling around Alara's head, leaving a trail of sparkling light in her wake. "The honor is mine, Alara. Not many humans find their way into our realm." "You're very lucky." Lyria's playful nature was infectious, and Alara felt herself relaxing, any lingering worries melting away. The fairy landed lightly on Alara's shoulder, her tiny feet barely making a mark. "Would you like to see some magic?" Lyria asked with a wink. Alara nodded eagerly, her heart racing with excitement. With a graceful wave of her tiny hand, Lyria summoned a cluster of fireflies that lit up the clearing, their soft glow creating a dance of light. The fairy then spun into the air, her wings creating a gentle breeze that carried the scent of wildflowers. As she moved, the flowers around them began to bloom, their petals opening to reveal vibrant colors that shimmered in the moonlight. Lyria's laughter rang through the clearing, and Alara couldn't help but join in, the sound echoing like a chorus of bells. The fairy's playful spirit was a reminder of the joy and wonder that the forest held. "Thank you, Lyria," Alara said softly. "This is truly magical." Lyria beamed, her eyes sparkling like the stars above. "The magic of this forest is always here, waiting to be discovered. And now you are a part of it too." With a final twirl, Lyria disappeared into the night, her light blending seamlessly with the stars, Elara stood in the clearing, her heart full of gratitude and wonder. The encounter with the playful fairy had filled her with a sense of peace and enchantment, a perfect ending to her journey through the enchanted medieval forest. As she lay down to rest, she felt the magic of the forest embracing her, guiding her towards a night of peaceful, restful sleep. The nighttime ambience of the forest unfolds like a gentle lullaby, cradling you in its serene beauty. As the sun sets, the forest is bathed in a soft twilight glow, the sky transitioning from vibrant hues of orange and pink to a deep velvety indigo. The first stars begin to appear, twinkling like tiny diamonds scattered across the vast expanse above. The trees, now silhouettes against the darkening sky, stand tall and silent, their leaves whispering secrets to the night breeze. Fireflies dot the landscape, their bioluminescent glow creating a mesmerizing dance of lights. They flit among the trees, their soft golden luminescence flickering like miniature lanterns, guiding your way through the forest's winding paths. The air is cool and crisp, carrying the subtle fragrance of blooming night flowers, a soothing blend of jasmine and evening primrose. The gentle sound of a nearby stream adds to the tranquil atmosphere, its waters flowing with a soft melodic murmur that lulls you into a state of calm. Crickets begin their nightly chorus, their rhythmic chirping blending harmoniously with the distant hoots of owls and the occasional rustle of leaves. The forest is alive with a symphony of soothing sounds, each one contributing to the overall sense of peace and tranquility. As you walk through the forest, you notice the ground beneath your feet is covered in a soft, mossy carpet, its texture inviting and comforting. The moon rises higher, casting its silver light through the dense canopy, creating intricate patterns of light and shadow on the forest floor. In the distance, you hear the gentle splash of a waterfall, its rhythmic flow adding to the calming ambience. The twinkling lights of the fireflies and the soothing sounds of the forest create an enchanting nighttime scene. As you find a comfortable spot to rest, the forest seems to embrace you with its magic, guiding you towards a night of peaceful, restful sleep. The nighttime ambience of the magical forest is a perfect blend of light, sound, and scent, all designed to soothe your senses and fill you with a profound sense of calm and serenity, preparing you for a night of deep, restorative sleep. One evening, as the moon cast its silvery glow over the forest, Elara walked along a quaint path lined with blooming night flowers. The forest's serene beauty wrapped around her like a comforting blanket. Suddenly, she heard a faint, distressed cry breaking through the harmonious sounds of the night. Curiosity piqued, Elara followed the sound, her footsteps light and careful on the mossy ground. As she approached a small clearing, she saw a young fox, its fur glistening under the moonlight, pacing anxiously. The fox's eyes were wide with fear, and it seemed lost and unsure of which direction to go. Elara instinctively felt a connection to the creature, a bond forged by the shared magic of the forest. "Hello there," Elara whispered softly, kneeling to make herself less intimidating. The fox stopped pacing, its ears perking up at her gentle voice. "Are you lost?" she asked, her tone soothing and calm. The fox tilted its head and let out another soft cry, as if understanding her words. Elara extended her hand slowly, allowing the fox to come closer. The forest seemed to hold its breath, the night sounds fading into a hushed anticipation. The young fox cautiously approached Elara, its eyes reflecting trust and hope. "Don't worry, little one," Elara murmured. "I'll help you find your way home." With gentle movements, Elara scooped up the fox, feeling its tiny heartbeat against her palm. Guided by an unspoken intuition and the forest's whispers, she started down a trail illuminated by the soft glow of fireflies. The path wound through dense trees and over sparkling streams, each step filled with a sense of purpose and calm. As they walked, Elara spoke to the fox in a soothing tone, recounting stories of her own adventures and the magic she'd discovered in the forest. The fox listened, its eyes slowly losing the panic and instead filling with curiosity and comfort. After a while, they reached a part of the forest that seemed even more vibrant and alive. The trees stood taller, the flowers bloomed brighter, and the air carried a sweeter scent. It was here that Elara noticed a family of foxes gathered near a crystalline pond, their furs shimmering in the moonlight. The family looked up as Elara approached, their eyes filled with relief and gratitude. She gently placed the young fox on the ground, watching as it scampered towards its family, its tail wagging with joy. The reunion was heartwarming, filled with soft yips and gentle nuzzles. Elara felt a deep sense of fulfillment and peace, knowing she had helped the young fox find its way back to its loved ones. The foxes, in turn, seemed to offer their silent thanks to Elara, their eyes conveying a profound sense of appreciation. As she took a step back, allowing the family their space, she felt the forest itself seem to sigh with relief and gratitude. The magic of the forest had woven yet another tale of connection and kindness, adding to its rich tapestry of wonders. With a contented heart, Elara continued her journey, the memory of the lost fox and its reunion with its family a cherished part of her adventure. The forest felt even more magical now, each step infused with the knowledge that she had made a difference. As she found a cozy spot to rest, the sounds of the forest gently wrapping around her, Elara knew that the enchanted medieval forest was not just a place of beauty, but a realm where every act of kindness, no matter how small, contributed to the magic and harmony that made it a sanctuary for all. The night's serenity embraced her, guiding her towards a peaceful, restful sleep, with dreams filled with the wonder and enchantment of the forest's timeless magic. The deep bond between the forest creatures and their environment is a testament to the harmony that defines this enchanted realm. In the enchanted medieval forest, every creature, no matter how small, plays a vital role in maintaining the delicate balance of this magical ecosystem. The animals and their surroundings are intertwined in a dance of mutual respect and care, each contributing to the well-being of the other. Among the towering trees and whispering leaves, the deer move with a grace that seems almost otherworldly. They tread lightly on the forest floor, their hooves barely making a sound as they graze on the lush vegetation. These gentle creatures are keenly aware of the plants they consume, ensuring that they never overgraze any one area. In their own quiet way, they help maintain the balance of the flora, allowing the forest to flourish year after year. The birds, with their vibrant plumage and melodic songs, are the forest's joyful heralds. Their harmonious tunes fill the air, celebrating the natural beauty that surrounds them. These avian inhabitants are also diligent caretakers, spreading seeds far and wide as they flit from tree to tree. Each visit to a flower or berry bush ensures that new life takes root, contributing to the forest's endless cycle of growth and renewal. Beneath the forest canopy, small creatures like rabbits and squirrels bustle about, their activities seemingly insignificant but crucial to the ecosystem. Squirrels diligently gather and store acorns, often forgetting some of their hidden stashes, which then sprout into new saplings. Rabbits nibble on the forest underbrush, helping to keep the growth in check and allowing sunlight to reach the forest floor. Even the tiniest insects play their part, pollinating flowers and breaking down organic matter to nourish the soil. The fairies, ever present and always vigilant, act as the guardians of this delicate balance. They nurse the flowers, encouraging them to bloom with their touch, and whisper to the trees, ensuring they remain healthy and strong. These ethereal beings understand the intricate web of life that sustains the forest and work tirelessly to preserve its enchantment. Every creature, from the majestic deer to the industrious ants, understands the importance of their role within the forest. They treat the land with respect, never taking more than what they need and always giving back in some way. This mutual respect fosters a sense of unity and peace, creating an environment where every living being can thrive. The elves, wise and ancient, embody the spirit of the forest. Their harmonious existence is a reflection of the deep bond they share with the land. They tend to the trees with reverence, their rituals and songs infusing the forest with a magic that strengthens its core. The elves' gentle presence is a reminder that true care comes from understanding and respect, a lesson that resonates throughout the enchanted forest. As you wander through this magical realm, you can't help but feel a part of this interconnected web. The air you breathe, the sounds you hear, and the sights you see all contribute to a profound sense of belonging. The deep bond between the forest creatures and their environment instills a sense of peace and harmony within you, reminding you of the beauty that comes from living in balance with nature. As night falls and the forest settles into a tranquil lull, the strong, unspoken connection among its inhabitants continues to guide you towards a night of restful, peaceful sleep. The enchantment of the forest, born from respect and care, surrounds you, ensuring that your dreams are filled with the magic and wonder of this timeless, harmonious haven. The dreamlike sequence begins with Alara finding a cozy spot under a towering oak tree as twilight envelops the forest in a soft, dusky glow. She closes her eyes, and soon her mind drifts into a peaceful sleep, cradled by the gentle rhythms of the enchanted woodland. In her dream, Alara finds herself standing in a meadow bathed in moonlight, the air shimmering with an ethereal glow. She feels lighter, almost weightless, as if she could float away on the cool evening breeze. Around her, the flowers and grasses seem to whisper secrets of ancient times, their petals glowing faintly as if kissed by the stars. A gentle stream winds through the meadow, its waters sparkling with a serene, otherworldly light. Alara kneels beside it and cups her hands, letting the cool, magical water flow through her fingers. As she drinks, she feels an incredible sense of clarity and rejuvenation, like a veil lifting from her mind. Every sip washes away the worries and fatigue of the waking world, leaving her refreshed and serene. As she stands, she notices a soft golden light emanating from a grove of ancient willows nearby. Drawn by its gentle allure, she walks towards it, her steps silent and effortless on the mossy ground. As she enters the grove, the air fills with the soothing scent of lavender and wild mint, calming her spirit. In the center of the grove stands a magnificent tree, its bark shimmering with a faint silver light. Alara reaches out and touches the tree's bark, feeling a warm, comforting energy flow through her. The tree seems to pulse with life, its magic intertwining with hers, filling her with a profound sense of peace and connection to the forest. Soft music begins to play, a melody woven from the whispers of the wind and the gentle murmur of the stream. Illyra looks up to see fairies flitting gracefully through the air, their wings reflecting a myriad of colors. They dance around her, leaving trails of sparkling light that weave patterns in the night sky. Their presence is both playful and reassuring, enveloping her in a cocoon of warmth and enchantment. Suddenly, the scene shifts and Illyra finds herself in front of the guardian spring, its waters glowing softly under the moonlight. Silvera, the wise tree spirit, stands beside it, her presence radiating calm and wisdom. Silvera gestures for Illyra to drink from the spring, and as she does, she feels a wave of healing energy wash over her, mending both body and spirit. Every ache and pain fades away, replaced by a sense of vitality and well-being. The water's magic brings visions of the forest's ancient past, its creation by the goddess of nature, the dedication of its mystical guardians, and the countless acts of kindness and connection that sustain its enchantment. These visions fill Illyra with a deep appreciation for the forest's timeless beauty and the harmony that defines it. As the dream progresses, Illyra feels herself being gently lifted by the forest's magic, rising above the treetops. She gazes down at the vast expanse of the enchanted forest, its lush greenery and sparkling streams stretching as far as the eye can see. The sight fills her with awe and gratitude, a profound sense of belonging in this magical realm. Slowly, the dream begins to fade, and Illyra finds herself back under the oak tree, the forest's gentle sounds lulling her into an even deeper state of relaxation. The experience of the dream lingers, its magic intertwined with her very being, guiding her towards a night of peaceful, restful sleep. The key principle of wisdom presents itself in the form of an ancient owl named Eowyn, perched high in the branches of an ancient oak tree. With feathers as white as snow and eyes that gleam like polished amber, Eowyn is a guardian of knowledge in this enchanted forest. One serene evening, as Illyra wandered deeper into the woods, she found herself drawn to the soft hooting that echoed through the trees, a sound both comforting and profound. Following the call, she arrived at the base of the oak where Eowyn sat, his presence radiating a quiet strength. "Greetings, Illyra," Eowyn said, his voice resonating with timeless wisdom. "I am Eowyn, the keeper of this forest's ancient knowledge. You seek tranquility and answers, and I shall offer you both." Illyra looked up in awe, captivated by the owl's majestic demeanor and the vast knowledge he seemed to carry within his gaze. "Thank you, Eowyn," Illyra replied softly. "I have indeed come seeking peace and understanding. What wisdom can you share with me?" The wise owl spread his wings slightly, settling more comfortably on his perch. "In this enchanted forest, everything is connected. The trees, the streams, the creatures, you and I, we all form a single, harmonious web of life. To truly find peace, you must understand and embrace this interconnectedness." Eowyn's amber eyes seemed to peer into Illyra's very soul, uncovering the questions that lay hidden in her heart. "Tell me, Illyra, do you know the story of the moonflowers that bloom only at night?" Eowyn asked, his gaze unwavering. Illyra shook her head, eager to learn. "Long ago, when the forest was first created by the goddess of nature, she placed the seeds of moonflowers here as a gift to the night. These flowers were meant to remind every creature that beauty and life continue to flourish even in darkness. They bloom under the moonlight, their petals glowing faintly, spreading a soothing fragrance that calms both body and spirit. Eowyn continued, "Much like the moonflowers, you too possess an inner light that can shine through any darkness. Embrace the challenges you face, knowing that they are but a part of life's natural cycle. Just as the moonflowers bloom in the night, so can you find your strength and peace in times of difficulty." Elara listened intently, the owl's words resonating deeply within her. She felt a sense of clarity and purpose begin to take root in her mind. Eowyn's wisdom was not just ancient lore, but practical guidance for her journey through life. "Remember," Eowyn said softly, "true wisdom lies in understanding that every experience, every moment is interconnected. By living in harmony with yourself and your surroundings, you can find the peace and serenity you seek." With a gentle flutter of his wings, Eowyn added, "Now, rest and let the magic of this forest guide you. Know that I will always be here, watching over you and offering my wisdom whenever you need it." Elara nodded gratefully, feeling a profound sense of peace wash over her. As she found a comfortable spot to rest, Eowyn's wise words echoed in her mind, guiding her towards a night of restful, peaceful sleep, where the magic and wisdom of the forest would continue to weave through her dreams. The hidden glade within the enchanted medieval forest is a sanctuary of unparalleled serenity, a place where time seems to stand still. As Elara continues her journey, she finds herself following a subtle, almost imperceptible path that leads her deeper into the forest's heart. The trees here grow even taller and more ancient, their emerald leaves forming a canopy so dense that only the faintest rays of sunlight filter through. This soft, dappled light casts a gentle glow, creating an ethereal atmosphere that feels both timeless and sacred. Elara senses an inviting presence that draws her onward, guiding her steps with a gentle, unseen hand. As she walks, the forest floor becomes a lush carpet of moss and ferns, their vibrant greens contrasting beautifully with the earthy tones of the soil. The air is cool and fresh, carrying the delicate fragrance of wildflowers and the faint, sweet scent of honeysuckle. The sound of a distant waterfall beckons her, its rhythmic flow a comforting, melodic backdrop. Finally, Elara steps into the hidden glade, a tranquil oasis nestled within the forest. The glade is circular, encircled by ancient trees whose branches create a natural, protective barrier. The ground is covered in soft, velvety grass, dotted with clusters of delicate bluebells and violets that seem to glow faintly under the sunlight. In the center of the glade stands a crystalline pond, its waters so clear that Elara can see the pebbles lining the bottom. The surface of the pond reflects the surrounding beauty, creating a mirror image of the vibrant foliage and the sky above. Elara feels an immediate sense of calm wash over her as she takes in the serene surroundings. She notices a family of deer grazing peacefully near the pond, their presence adding to the glade's sense of harmony and tranquility. Birds flit through the branches overhead, their melodic songs blending with the gentle rustle of leaves. A soft breeze stirs the air, carrying with it the soothing sound of the nearby waterfall, its cascading waters hidden just beyond the glade's edge. As Elara finds a comfortable spot to sit, she is enveloped by the glade's peaceful ambience. The grass beneath her is cool and inviting, and she leans back, gazing up at the dappled sunlight filtering through the canopy. The sounds of the forest create a natural symphony, each note contributing to the overall sense of serenity. She closes her eyes, allowing herself to fully absorb the tranquility of the hidden glade. In this sanctuary, Alara feels a profound connection to the forest and its magic. The glade is a place where all worries and concerns seem to melt away, replaced by a deep sense of peace and contentment. The energy here is palpable, a gentle hum that soothes her mind and spirit. As she breathes in the fresh, fragrant air, she feels rejuvenated, her heart and mind at ease. The hidden glade is a testament to the forest's enchanting beauty and its ability to provide solace and renewal. It is a place where nature's magic is at its most potent, a sanctuary that invites all who enter to rest, reflect, and find harmony within themselves. As Alara sits quietly, embraced by the glade's serenity, she knows that this moment will stay with her forever, a cherished memory of peace and wonder in the heart of the enchanted medieval forest. As the day turns to dusk and the glade is bathed in the soft golden light of sunset, Alara feels a gentle drowsiness wash over her. The hidden glade, with its timeless beauty and tranquil energy, has worked its magic, guiding her towards a peaceful, restful sleep. She lies down on the soft grass, her eyes growing heavy, and lets herself drift into a dream filled with the enchantment and serenity of the forest. The celebration held by the forest inhabitants showcases their joyful spirit and deep connection to the magical land. The festival, known as the Festival of Stars, is a time of unity and joy, shared by every creature and being within the enchanted medieval forest. As the sun sets, the forest begins to glow with a soft, inviting light, as glowing lanterns made from enchanted leaves and vines are hung from the trees. The air is filled with anticipation and excitement, a palpable energy that sets the night alight with wonder. Alara finds herself drawn to the heart of the forest, where a grand clearing is adorned with garlands of flowers that shimmer under the moonlight. The clearing is transformed into a vibrant festival ground, with long tables laden with a feast prepared from the forest's bountiful harvest. Fresh fruits, wild honey, and an assortment of nuts and berries are laid out, their natural colors vivid in the lantern light. The air is fragrant with the scent of freshly baked bread and sweet, aromatic teas crafted from the forest's herbs. The festival begins with a procession led by the fairies, their tiny forms glowing like fireflies as they weave through the trees, leaving trails of sparkling light. They are followed by the elves, who play melodious tunes on handcrafted instruments, their music filling the forest with a joyful harmony. The animals, all wearing wreaths of flowers and leaves, join in, moving gracefully to the rhythm of the music. Deer prance lightly, rabbits hop cheerfully, and birds flit from branch to branch, their songs blending with the elves' music. Silvera, the ancient tree spirit and guardian of the forest, appears at the center of the clearing, her presence radiating a calm, nurturing energy. She raises her arms, and with a gentle gesture, she calls forth a shower of stardust that twinkles as it falls, casting an ethereal glow over the gathering. Her wise and soothing voice carries through the clearing. Welcome all to the Festival of Stars. Tonight, we celebrate the harmony, beauty, and magic of our enchanted forest and the bonds that unite us. The festivities continue with dances and performances that showcase the unique talents of the forest's inhabitants. The fairies perform intricate aerial dances, their wings creating delicate patterns in the air. The elves tell stories of the forest's ancient past, their words painting vivid images of the goddess who created the land and the guardians who have protected it through the ages. The animals playfully mimic these tales, adding their own charm to the performances. As the night deepens, the celebration culminates in a grand dance where everyone, from the tiniest insect to the majestic deer, joins in. Illyra finds herself swept into the dance, her movements guided by the gentle rhythm of the music and the joyful laughter that surrounds her. She dances with fairies who twirl around her, their light enveloping her in a warm embrace. She shares steps with elves whose grace and elegance inspire her own movements. Even the animals join in, their playful antics bringing smiles and laughter to everyone present. The Festival of Stars is a celebration of life, community, and the magic that binds the forest together. It is a time for all to come together, to share in the joy and wonder of the enchanted realm. As Illyra dances and laughs with the forest's inhabitants, she feels a profound sense of belonging and happiness. The festival's joyful spirit leaves an indelible mark on her heart, a reminder of the beauty and magic that exist when beings live in harmony with nature. As the festival draws to a close, the forest begins to quiet, the lanterns dimming and the music fading into a gentle hum. Illyra feels a deep sense of contentment and peace, her spirit lifted by the night's celebrations. She finds a cozy spot under a canopy of twinkling stars, her heart full of the joy and magic of the Festival of Stars. The forest's gentle sounds lull her into a restful, peaceful sleep, her dreams filled with the memories of the enchanting festival and the wondrous inhabitants of the enchanted medieval forest. Illyra's bond with the forest and its inhabitants grew stronger with each passing day. She began to recognize the subtle rhythms and patterns that defined this magical realm. Every morning, she woke to the gentle songs of the birds, their melodies weaving through the cool morning air like a soft caress. She greeted the deer that grazed near her resting spot, their gentle presence a comforting reminder of the forest's serene beauty. As she wandered through the forest, she felt an increasing sense of connection to the land and its creatures. She learned to identify the various flowers and plants, understanding their healing properties and the role they played in the forest's ecosystem. The fairies often guided her, their playful laughter a constant source of joy. They taught her how to listen to the whispers of the trees, to feel the pulse of life that flowed through every root and branch. Each encounter with the forest's inhabitants deepened Illyra's appreciation for their unique roles in maintaining the forest's harmony. She spent time with the elves who shared their wisdom and knowledge. They taught her the ancient songs and rituals that kept the forest's magic alive, their voices blending with the natural symphony of the woods. She marveled at their deep connection to the earth, their movements fluid and graceful as they tended to the land. Illyra's bond with the animals also grew. She found herself understanding their needs and behaviors, feeling a kinship with every creature she encountered. She delighted in the playful antics of the squirrels and rabbits, their energy infectious and uplifting. The wise old owl, Eowyn, became a trusted advisor, offering guidance whenever she felt uncertain. His calm, steady presence provided reassurance, his wisdom a beacon that guided her steps. As days turned into weeks, Elara became an integral part of the forest community. She participated in the daily activities, helping the fairies tend to the flowers and assisting the elves with their rituals. She found solace and purpose in these tasks, her connection to the forest growing ever deeper. One evening, as she sat by a glistening stream, Elara reflected on her journey. She realized that the forest had become more than just a place of refuge. It was now her home. The bonds she had forged with its inhabitants were strong and unbreakable, each relationship adding to the tapestry of her life. The forest had welcomed her with open arms, and in return, she had become a part of its magic. As night fell and the forest was bathed in the soft glow of the moon, Elara felt a profound sense of gratitude. She lay down on the mossy ground, her heart full of love and appreciation for the enchanted realm that had embraced her. The gentle sounds of the forest lulled her into a peaceful sleep, her dreams filled with the magic and wonder of the bonds she had formed. The growing bond between Elara and the forest was a testament to the power of connection and harmony. It was a reminder that in this enchanted realm, every creature and every moment was interconnected, creating a tapestry of life that was both beautiful and enduring. As she slept, the forest's magic continued to weave through her dreams, guiding her towards a future filled with peace, love, and endless wonder. As the days turned into weeks and the weeks into months, Elara's heart had become as intertwined with the enchanted medieval forest as the roots of the ancient oaks. But as with all journeys, there came a time when she felt the subtle call to return to the world outside the forest's embrace. It was a gentle feeling, not of sadness, but of fulfilled purpose, a quiet knowing that it was time to share the peace and wisdom she had gathered with others. One crisp, golden morning, Elara awoke with this realization clear in her mind. The forest, in its infinite wisdom, seemed to sense this too. As she packed her few belongings and prepared to take leave of this wondrous realm, the forest and its inhabitants gathered to bid her farewell. The fairies, ever playful, danced around her one last time, their tiny lights leaving trails of magic in the air. The elves, with their serene and knowing smiles, presented her with a beautifully woven cloak made from the softest leaves and vines, a token of the forest's eternal connection to her. Silvera, the wise tree spirit, approached Elara with a gentle, glowing smile. "Dear Elara," she said, her voice a melodious blend of the forest's whispers, "you have brought so much light to our realm. Your presence has been a gift, and your spirit will always be a part of this enchanted land. Take with you the peace and wisdom you have found here, and let it guide you always." Elara bowed her head in gratitude, her heart swelling with love and appreciation for the friends she had made and the magic she had experienced. "Thank you, Silvera, and to all of you, for showing me the true meaning of harmony and connection. I promise to carry this magic with me always." The wise old owl, Eowyn, perched high in the branches above, gave a final soft hoot, his amber eyes filled with wisdom and reassurance. "Remember, Elara," he said, "the forest will always be here, a sanctuary you can return to whenever you need. The bonds you have formed are unbreakable, woven into the very fabric of this land." With a heart full of gratitude and a touch of melancholy, Elara took her first steps along the path that would lead her out of the forest. The trees seemed to lean in, a gentle canopy guiding her way, and the forest creatures lined the path, their presence a comforting reminder of the magic that lived within this realm. As she walked, the sounds of the forest, the rustling leaves, the distant calls, the harmonious melodies echoed softly behind her, a lullaby that promised she could always return. When she reached the edge of the forest, Alara turned for one last look. The enchanted medieval forest stood as magnificent and serene as ever, bathed in the gentle light of the rising sun. She felt a deep sense of peace and tranquility, knowing she was forever changed by her time in this magical land. With one final heartfelt smile, she stepped out into the world beyond, ready to share the peace, wisdom, and enchantment she had discovered with all she met. The memory of the forest, its beauty and magic, would always be a part of her, guiding her towards a life filled with harmony and wonder. In summary, the enchanted medieval forest teaches us profound lessons about harmony, connection, and the healing power of nature. It reminds us that true peace comes from understanding our place within the intricate web of life, where every tree, stream, and creature plays a vital role. The forest's magical properties, be it the healing waters of the guardian spring or the nurturing presence of Silvera, offer a sanctuary where our spirits can find solace and rejuvenation. By embracing the rhythms of this enchanted realm, from the gentle dawn to the serene twilight, we learn to let go of our worries and simply be, allowing nature to guide us towards a state of deep tranquility. Through Alara's journey, we see the importance of forging bonds with our surroundings and finding joy in the simple, magical moments. Her encounters with fairies, elves, and talking animals reveal a world where enchantment and wisdom go hand in hand, teaching us to appreciate the beauty and magic that exists in everyday life. The forest's celebration of unity and joy during the Festival of Stars showcases the deep connection among its inhabitants, a reminder that we too can find peace and fulfillment through community and shared experiences. As we close our eyes and prepare for sleep, let the lessons of the enchanted forest guide us. Imagine the soft glow of fireflies, the soothing sounds of a gentle stream, and the comforting presence of ancient trees. Allow yourself to be embraced by the forest's magic, feeling the weight of the day melt away. Breathe deeply and let the serene beauty of this mystical realm fill your heart and mind. With each breath, release any lingering tension and let the peaceful rhythms of the forest lull you into a restful, rejuvenating sleep. Remember, the enchantment of the forest is always within you, ready to guide you towards a night of sweet dreams and tranquil rest.